Hello, everyone. Welcome back again to my live stream. I did 2 live streams on today, but I am very strong today. I'm not tired. I got some good rest today because I kind of started early on. So welcome everyone to for Belisa movie night review. Something I just been wanted to do and decided to do it when I seen that when I seen Tubi. I started doing it when I seen Tubi and I seen all those great movies that's out there. I always seen Tubi on my TV all the time. I never clicked on it. I never watched it because I didn't know what it was. You know what I'm saying? I thought something that you probably had to pay for. So I just never decided to watch it until one day it came down my Facebook and it was showing all different movies and was saying it's free, it's a free app and stuff. I said, I remember seeing that on my TV. So let me go check it out and see, what they're talking about. So I watched the movies and I really enjoyed the movies that they recommended me to watch. And I said, well, I'm gonna do some review on these movies for here because these are some nice, movies, black movies. So I'm really enjoying. So that's how I end up, doing it because they got a lot of movie. Hey, meow. Yes, they have awesome free movies. So that's why I've been I'm doing a hello Kiki's crochet. Hello. Is that it's a lot of Kiki's and Kiki, that's your new name, or this is another Kiki? I'm not for sure. So please forgive me, but I only know, but I know quite a few Kiki, but I know one. I be in her chat. That's Octavia's Kiki. I don't know if you or if this another Kiki's, because I know people had different channels with different names and stuff like that. But anyway, welcome into my live stream. Okay, yes, they do have a lot great movies, and we finna go ahead and get into it real quick. But usually before I get into my live streams, I always excuse me, always go ahead and not break down, but always go ahead and introduce my channel first and let everybody know who I am and stuff like that, and who I my religion, because we all got different religions and stuff like that, which is okay, nothing wrong with it. But first, I want to say that my house over here for Belisa, which is the Royal Jewish Palace Room, known as Safe Haven, is represented. It's covered by God. Okay, I do believe in the Father, the Son, and the Holy Ghost. That's who I believe, and I believe in Jesus. Okay, I always thank Father God for protecting me, protecting my channel, sending people over here, that needs to be up over here. The ones that's not supposed to be over here, block them away. I only want the ones that wants to be here. Okay. And so I thank, all my new visitors, that everybody who subbed to me, and the ones who unsubbed me because of whatever reason. I thank you too for subbing to me for this long. Okay. So so I definitely respect, Father God in this house. Okay. And I understand that we got different religions. And if we got, that's okay. We can have different religions. Nothing wrong with that. Okay. But when it comes to the end, when God come back to get his church, we all got to go face him. Whatever your religion is or whatever you believe. Okay. That's one thing for sure it's going to happen. Okay, I am your host. I am for Belisa. This is my brand. This is my baby. Hello, nice to meet you all. I love my channel. My channel is where I work hard for. I work hard for my channel. As you can see, I don't have a lot of traffic that come in and out, which is okay. I'm gonna continue on to do what I have to do. I told somebody that today. I don't care, she said she only have but a few people in her live chat. I told her that's okay. Continue on to push on, because if people are supposed to be there for you, they are going to be there for you. Okay. So continue on to do what God had for you to do. Don't give up. I'm not gonna give up. I'm going on like this since really for a long, long time. Okay. But I will continue on to do me. Okay. And do what I have to do for my channel up over here, because I am not no people pleaser. You know what I'm saying? I only please God. Okay. I don't allow nobody to put a battery in my back because they don't like somebody. They expect me not to like that person. Expect me not to support somebody because they don't like. That's not me. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. I'm my own person. I stand 10 toes down by myself if I have to. I don't believe in no alliances, because when you got those alliances, that's what happened. Okay, because you can't go by their books, you can't go by their rule, you can't turn your back on the ones who they don't like, so they're not going to mess with you. That happens around here on YouTube, but not with me. I will never let nobody have no power over me. I'll never let nobody tell me where I can and where I cannot go. It would never happen. Okay. I don't care if God had to remove everybody from my people that used to follow me and bring me new people. You know what I'm saying? That's what I'm praying for, God. I only want the realness, real people, real support, who wants to support me to come to my channel, because my brand is going somewhere. Okay, God, revamp whatever you have to do for me. That's all I've been praying for, and that's what I'm asking for. Okay, I'm not better than nobody. I'm just a God pleaser. That's it. I want everybody to know that. Okay, so please respect me. I do have moderators. They're probably not in a live chat yet. They probably come through sometime. They might be in the clouds watching, or something, but my moderators know how my channel is supposed to be ran. They know that my channel over here is about love, peace, joy, happiness, and respect up over here. So my moderator is not going to block you because they do not like you. My moderator is only going to block you if you was being disrespectful into my live chat. To anybody, to my moderators, or to me, or if I have a host on my panel, that's only they're going to block you. They're not going to block you because they do not like you. No, I have adults here. I have grown women and men over here as moderators. You should go work. That's right, Mia. I have always been like that. And I just feel that people pull back from me because you don't like somebody and they want me to turn my back because they don't like it. It's not going to happen. It's not going to happen. See, I'm not going to choose no sides. They're going to choose the side for me because, okay. For what?
Which one?
That one.
This one?
Yep. Yeah. Because they're not going to choose for me. I'm not going to allow nobody to choose for me. Okay. I'll be 58 years old this year. Okay. I might not look it, but I'll be 58 in a few weeks. Okay. And so, and I got 3 handsome adult sons. I got 10 grandchildren. I refuse to let anybody try to use me as a puppet.
No.
It's not going to happen. It's not going to happen like that. I don't pay nobody to fight my battles. I fight my own battles if I have to. But one thing about me, y'all, Kiki, I don't go back and forth with nobody. I say what I got to say. And I just move on. Period. That's who I am. So God is doing new things over here, and I'm glad God is removing people out my life who see. Guess one thing about this: God knows and God sees everything. So I let God do His work. I don't question God. God, why? This God's work. This is what I prayed for. Okay. I don't need false around me. I don't need fakeness around me because I feel that you, my friend, you should never care where I go, or who I support. You know what I'm saying? So, yes, I pay attention. Yes, me too. I pay my internet bill and move around where I please. Amen, me y'all. Amen. And that's how I am. That's how I am. So, like I said, you are to the Royal Jewels Palace Room. And over here, me y'all, it's known as Safe Haven up over here, where it's real talk. I do real talk over here with real people in real life. You will see God's love, peace, joy, happiness, unity, and respect over here on my channel. Okay, and I also give warnings out. Meow. I just want to tell you a little bit about my channel because I think it's my first time seeing you up over. You might have came before, but I might have missed you. But so way you know how my channel is ran up over here. Okay, over here, this channel over here is monetized, even though I don't get paid much because YouTube is just my hobby. Okay, just my hobby. It's not my full time. I got a real full time job. I go to work every day. Okay, well, not every day. Five days a week. Tonight I go to work tonight. My week starts on Sunday night. I work midnight shift. Okay. I work from Monday night to Thursday night. I am off on Friday night and Saturday night unless I pull overtime. Okay. So YouTube is not my main source. Okay. So this channel, but my channel is monetized. Okay. So no one is permitted to pay to play this video or audio. Make no video clips on anyone's platform without my permission, because I will flag you. Okay, because you know why? Because I respect everybody on YouTube. I respect all content creators. I go in a live chat with respect. I go in there and say hi and speak to everybody. You know what I'm saying? And I don't use their content for anything. I respect their content. That's their content. So if I respect anybody else's content, I want them to respect my content as well. Okay, if they want to use my content, I don't mind, but just come and ask me. Because the reason why, because I'm building my channel. My channel is going somewhere. God's taking my channel somewhere different, and I don't want it to be used for negativity. Wherever they use it for negativity. Because I don't know who might be out there want to reach me and see if I can do something for them. Because they like my channel. My channel is clean. That's why I try to keep my channel clean. That's why. Okay, so that's the only reason why I do that. Because because I talk real stuff over here, especially with my overcoming obstacles. When I got my overcoming obstacles that I do on the second and on the fourth Friday of every month. But on the second Friday, I had special guests, and my special guests had overcame a particular drug addiction that they were on. You know what I'm saying? And so I definitely do not want that to be used for nobody laughs and giggles. Okay, because I am a recovery person myself years ago. So my overcoming obstacle, I don't like that. I don't joke with that at all. Not that I don't. Okay. But anyway, after on, I just to throw that out there real quick. This live stream is not towards any person. It's just a video clip. It's just a video clip that I am reviewing a movie called Her Husband's Enemy. Okay, so it's just something I'm just talking about just for some of the cast that I just being known now since I've been watching, because some of these cast been playing quite a few movies itself. Okay, so I always pick a scripture out. Romans 14:1. Receive one who is weak in the faith, but not to dispute over doubtful things. Okay, so this video discussion Sundays the movie review is Her Husband's Enemy. This is another awesome movie playing on Tubi. It's Her Husband's Enemy. Cast consists of Tory, Monay, and Lemastor, Spratling. And they are the lead actors in this movie. Tory Monay is playing Draya. She discovered her husband's rival is her best friend in the end. Okay. Raised in Detroit suburbs, Draya knows nothing about the streets until she falls for a man from the inner city who leads her into a life of crimes. Okay. This movie was directed by Brandon Cornett, and the top cast are Denzel Dandridge, he plays Jamal. Kaiser Dion, she plays as Tamika. Tristan Fazikis, he played as Ghost. Ghost reminded me of that movie Power. Shelton Matthews, he played as Trevor. And like I said, Tori Monay, she played as Draya. Lemastor Spratling, he played as Richard. Meech Icewood, he played as David. And 40 the Great, he played as James. So I'm going to tell you a little bit about each character, and then we're going to go into the movie part, okay? First on list, I got Denzel Dandridge. He was born as Denzel Manny. He is an American actor, a model, and influencer. He was born in Detroit, Michigan, 1994, to parents Linda Morlatt and Des Von Dandridge. Denzel is the ninth of the 10 children, known as the silly kid. He found himself always being the one to entertain everyone at every age, at every young age. Okay. And remember, Denzel played as Jamal. Okay. Kaizira Dion, I think that's how you pronounce her name. If I mess your name up, I apologize. Okay. Currently living in Georgia. However, born and raised in Miami, Florida, in the heart of Liberty City. She is a mother, a creator, interpreter, and best known as an actor who has been married to the artist specifically through drama and dance since she was tender age of 6 years old. So she's been acting since she was 6 years old. Okay, and she played as Tamika. Okay, she's one of the main characters as well. Tristan Fazikis. We open him up. Yes, I want to open it up real quick. Because not really hard to find. The other guy was hard to find. Well, anyway, he was Tristan is a well-known American actor as well, and he's a producer also. He has appeared in films and television shows as Power Money in 2021, Narc in 2021, McGraw Avenue, which in 2020, Code of Thieves 2020, Child Support 2019, and others. He also is executive producer on Narc. His latest project includes her husband's enemy, which you can ready to play right now. First Lady of BMV and Tanisha Welch story, and Trust Nobody too, and If I Can't Have You. I watched that movie too. That's a good movie as well. Okay, so that's Triska. Triska is he is also from, his birthplace is from Detroit, Michigan. Okay, he's 33 years old. Um, he's they say he's 6 foot 1 inch, and he is married, I believe. Yep, he's married, and he's married to his wife's name is Ebony Taylor Faziskas. Okay, so that's him. His net worth going by this is 5 million, y'all. So that's him right there. So we finna continue on. Welcome everyone that's coming in. I'm sorry, I'm just reading about the cast for her husband's enemy. Okay, Tory Monay, she's 37. She was born on March 27, 1986. She is an actor and a producer, and she married the director, which director of this movie right here. His name is Drix Beasley Jones in 2019. The actress Tory Monay is known for her appearance in Child Support. I gotta watch that movie Child Support. I've been hearing that a few times. And wait, she began her career in 2014. In the TV series Gang Bangers. Recently, she started in Power and Money, Untangled, and Love Goals. Okay, and she is Tory Monay. She played as Draya. Okay, Lemastor Spratling, he played as Richard, as Draya's husband. He is a dealer for Doc. Doc is another actor on here. I didn't pull her up. I forgot. And the spouse of Draya. The actor is known for his work in Faithful, He Said, She Said, and First Lady 3. Recently, he appeared in All I Want Is You parts. I see him in there. On the Run, Surprise, that's another good one, and Deadly Secrets. Will appear in an upcoming episode of a TV series called Kim and Niecy as Dr. Nathan. Lemastor Spratling, known for the True Law in 2015, I Declare War in 2014, and I's Married Now in 2012, and he is net worth 20 million, y'all. It don't say too much about Shelton Matthews, which Shelton Matthews played at Trevor. I could not find, nothing about him too much. Only thing I thought about him was he played in the movie Wait 2017. He also played in Child Support in 2019 and Insta Famous in 2021. That's all I could find on him. So he just got his stuff really, really hidden to the team. Trying to open his up. You got to talk that French or that other type of language, and I don't talk that language, whatever it might be French. Okay, so it do come up with that. So if you able to speak French, you probably can hear know more about him. Okay, because it don't come up in English. Okay, I only speak English. Sorry. Okay. Dominic Walls. He was born as Dominic Walls. Okay, he's the artist, grew up in Detroit East Side. Growing up, he was not focused on rap, even though his older brother and cousin was a part of a Tank Squad, a local rap group up in Detroit, Michigan. So where does this stage name come from? The late Detroit legend Blade Icewood was an icon in Detroit music. Where life ended too short, Blade Icewood was fatally shot in 2005 on the west side of Detroit. The Icewood and Meech Icewood is almost in honor of his life and legacy left behind for future rap artists. As Big Meech is another influence, he incorporated Meech, creating the legendary stage name Meech Icewood. So it's his born name is Dominic Walls, but he uses his stage name as Meech Icewood. Okay, he it's somebody by the name of Blade Icewood who he is named that behind him. Okay. Also 40 the Great, which Meech plays as David. Okay, That's a David who another one of Tamika Flames. Okay, y'all, Tamika is something else in here. 40 the Great is a rapper, which 40 the Great was also friends with Trevor, the one that was named, what's his name? Trevor and Shelton Matthews, the one play as Trevor. Them two are buddies in the show. 40 the Great, which also is a rapper from Detroit, Michigan, and he's signed by Royalty Records after a long road of hard work and dedication that he did. Okay, let me see. This is the last one. Let me open his up real quick. If there's more about him, because I wrote that up for a reason. Hold on. I highlighted that for a reason. So let me see what they saying, what they got more about him. But I know he is like the okay, let me see. After a long road of hard work and dedication, 40 the Great, young but with years worth of experiences, is finally ready to give Detroit hip hop fans what they've been waiting for. Okay, his very own solo album he have, highly anticipated but long overdue. The album, The East Side Mayor, is mind-blowing musical masterpiece with innovative lyrics and game-changing song concept. I don't know what his music sound like, but they do got up under this. So I'll put the link probably after the show that you can go hear some of his music. I'm not gonna play none of their music, okay? Cause of copyright. I'm not gonna do that, okay? So he is a music artist. Okay. So his name is 40 the Great. He played as James inside of this movie right here. Okay. So we can go ahead and get started. Coming through, who's listening, who's listening. Okay. So this is a really it's a really good movie, you guys. I recommend anybody to go to jump on this movie. Thank you, Mian, for coming in, because it is a good movie. So I like to recommend these movies, and that's why I try to give it to you guys ahead of time where you guys can go ahead and watch it, so you'll be able to give your rating on this movie of Her Husband's Enemy. And to start off with Draya and Richard, it was their anniversary. Okay, so she's sitting at home, got dinner prepared, ready to to celebrate her anniversary. But I guess he always must. I believe that he always do this every year because she used to it with his same excuses and stuff. And so you will see at the beginning of the movie with her making a phone call. He in the car with his boy. Okay. And so his boy said, "You're gonna go to the club instead of going home with your wife for their anniversary." That's exactly what he did. His boy Ghost. Okay, him and Ghost is real good friends. Okay, so you'll see him and Ghost, through and out together through the movie. And Ghost is the sister of Doc. I forgot to put Doc up in here, but this is how Doc and Draya hooked up somewhere down in the movie. Okay, in the movie. So well, anyway, all night long, just wasted. He at the bars, at the strip bars, you know what I'm saying? And at this type of strip bars, anything goes. Anything goes. They having sex, they drinking, they getting high, they're doing everything up in this strip bar. They're having a good time. So he out all night long, all morning long. He don't have no respect to come home to his wife at a decent time. Okay, especially on their anniversary. Okay. So her husband, so the movies follow, the love story from the street where Draya falls in love and meets street guy Rich, like I said, who is unknown about the streets. After her partner starts seeing other women, she realized she needs to make a better decision for her, but she is convinced every time with her spouse's words. You know what I'm saying? He said, "Oh, babe, I'm trying to change. You get, sweet talking her. I'm trying to make a better life for us. I'm trying to do this. They do when they know they mess up and they can feel it as she go. You know what I'm saying? They get to use those same old words, and she melts into his arms, and it falls for it. You know what I'm saying? So but when her spouse was shot, it went into a coma. Richard did get shot. So she started learning more about him and the truth, which changed the whole world, which changed the person who she was, because she was always this, sophisticated wife, a lovely wife at home, about, her wifely duties, and loved her husband. He was out there, doing what he doing, you know what I'm saying? What their type of, okay. After he got shot, in which he got shot by her best friend, which is Tamika. Okay, Tamika is something else in this story as well. So let me go ahead and screen share. I'm not going to let the audio play. I'm just going to play just certain part. I'm not going to let play. I'm just going to just let it go through fast, but no screen. I'm not going to let you hear the. I need you to go watch this movie for yourself and give your own ratings to it. So let me go ahead and pull it up real quick. And so we can go ahead and screen share just a little bit of it, so you can see what I'm talking about. Because I didn't do I forgot I didn't do the pictures and stuff or nothing like that. Because where did it go? Okay, here I'm coming. Okay, here we go. Right here is a really, really good movie. Tubi, I'm telling you guys, go watch Tubi. They got so many good movies. I got to figure out where there we go. Okay, I want that volume stay down. Okay, okay, here we go. Let me go ahead and screen share it real quick. Present and by presence. Okay, share. Like I said, I'm not going to play it. I'm just going to fast forward it to some of the scenes. And this is what I'm talking about right here. Here. So it don't like it's gonna play for me. So what I'm gonna have to do now, since it don't want to play for me, because I did, there we go. So these are the scenes right here where she just, calling him up, um, want him to, to come home. You know what I'm saying? And so she looking all sad. Dinner's ready. And this is where he's doing. This is where he at. Okay. So to be at home with his wife, he out there, doing his thing, and expect her to accept. But look, if she called him and he put the phone down, how disrespectful that can that be to, to your wife on your anniversary. Okay, on their anniversary. But something that she used to it. So she used to that already. Because even when he came home, one of the scenes that he even said that, well, but she even said that, well, another one of your lines we got next year, and that's what he told his friend too. Well, we have next year. We have next year. You know what I'm saying? So it's sad. So like I said, they do anything in this scene right here. They're just doing a little bit too much of everything. So we're gonna roll on with that. Continue on with that. So I just want to get you to the where we at? To the gist of that right there, so you know where what I was talking about. So that was a scene that, you know, for their anniversary, that's what he was out doing, you know, stuff, you know, like that. So that's called. And her friend Draya was the one that was he was seeing, not Draya, Tamika. He was seeing Tamika first, okay? So I guess he met Draya and ended up marrying Draya. I guess Tamika was his type as a wife for him, but Tamika was in love with him. So Tamika became friends with Drea. Okay, but during this whole movie, you start knowing, you know, how they became friends towards the end. Because by watching the movie, you would never thought that, because how Tamika was talking about, she couldn't stand Richard. She hated Richard. Tamika was trying to hook up Jamal and Drea together to become, you know, to be to like each other, so she can now I see now so she can go, you know, so she can hook up with Richard. You know what I'm saying? She kept telling Drea, girl, you need to go see somebody else because he no good. He a no good man. But this whole time she wanted Richard for herself. Okay. So she had a particular scene, she had called Richard and asked Richard if he could and ex tell him, you know, Richard, you know, why don't you go ahead and divorce her? You know what I'm saying? Whatever the conversation was, they was held on the phone. He said no, that I can't do that. So he's getting ready to get in the car. He got shot. Still didn't know that it was Tamika that shot him. You know what I'm saying? At this time, we don't know who shot him at this time. And come to find out, it was Tamika. Come to find out, Tamika and him had been seeing, you know, being seeing each other, but he was just brushing off Tamika, but still kept her, you know, in the back burner because he was not going to leave Drea for Tamika. So I come to find out, when Ghost had came back, because him and Ghost was together before he got shot. So Ghost must have heard a shot or something. That he came back. When he came back, he seen Richard on the ground full of blood. You know what I'm saying? So by them, you know, being, you know, live that type of lifestyle, so he couldn't be there. So he did call an ambulance for him and stuff. So once he called the ambulance for him, he had went on. He was in a coma in the hospital, and Drea, this house, you know, beautiful, you know, wife was there by his side. You know what I'm saying? Um, Going to the hospital, you know, doing her wifely duties, what she's supposed to do, wanting to know who, you know, shot her. Got with Jamal, her and Jamal, like I said, she was faithful to her husband, and Jamal still wanted her and stuff. And Jamal came and, you know, seen her, see how she was doing and stuff. And he tried to come up to her and she pushed him away. No, Jamal, what is you doing? What is you doing? You know what I'm saying? It's nothing like that. So you will see that scene too. So she brushed Jamal out the way, told her to get out, you know, her house, which he did and stuff. And so Doc, which is, I forgot to put Doc information down there, so I apologize. Well, anyway, Doc is Ghost's sister. Okay, they all into the game together. Um, and so Doc had gave her a call, the husband's phone. So the wife finally answered the phone. Drea finally answered the phone, and it was Doc. So Doc had Richard had owed Doc a lot of money. Plus, Richard was working for Doc, but I don't think Richard knew that. Richard did not know that Doc and Ghost was brothers and sisters. Okay, and so Richard, you know, tried to make a move. You know, what I'm saying, over on Doc. Okay, because he met some other dealers um who was you know was who Doc was, you know, meeting up with, but she always sent Ghost and Richard to, you know, to him. So Richard, you know, did the role play that he seen the opportunity, so he did what he did. And so anyway, she called Drea, and Drea had met up with her. So once her and Drea had met up with her, in order for her to save her husband's life, she got to go out and take, you know, do some selling. Okay, so that what she did. She know what she was doing because she was no street girl, but Tamika was. So Tamika was there, and at that time she thought Tamika was her best friend. She still know nothing about Tamika and Richard. Okay, um, so Tamika, you know, seen all this stuff that she had to do, you know, what she had to put out in the streets and help. So anyway, Tamika went back out and got Jamal, because Jamal was, you know, a street guy that probably could help them, which he, you know, was able to help Jamal was able to help, but Jamal was, getting over on them as well, going by what Tamika said and stuff. So once they went out on their own, Draya and Tamika went out on their own, and once they went out there on their own to do their own sales and get rid of this stuff, but they still had some, they call them blocks left and stuff like that. So once they had did that, they had what they do, they had Trevor, and before that happened, I got to rewind back. Go back some. Sorry, that's when Tamika was dating this young guy named Dave. Okay, his name was Dave. Okay, she was dating with him for a minute. She dated Trevor as well, but Trevor is old. Trevor thought he owned her. He was in love with her. He said, "This is mine." You know what I'm saying? I give you up when I'm ready for it. But so anyway, Trevor and James had went out and to this basketball court where Dave was playing basketball court, and they had Trevor told Dave to leave his woman alone, and Dave was like, he's a young guy in love with the older woman. You know what I'm saying? He said, Tamika, that's my queen. Like I said, Tamika, she can pull him. She would, she got that role that she was able to pull any man who she wanted. And so anyway, Trevor shot the young boy. You know what I'm saying? But he didn't kill him. He just shot him and stuff. So Tamika got mad and stuff, and she confronted Trevor about about that and stuff like that. And so this is when so that's when she had left Trevor alone. She had Ghost, because at this time she was sleeping with Ghost. Tamika sleeping with Ghost now. Okay, that's her man. Okay, so she was telling Ghost about this Trevor guys keep messing with her and won't leave her alone. Of course, Ghost went and checked him. They had words, confrontation, and Ghost threatened him and told him leave her alone because next time it's not going to be none of this. You know what I'm saying? Whatever words they had said. And so Trevor called himself, telling Tamika, "What did he tell you that she's sleeping with all types of men, this guy and this guy," whatever he said, and he hit him in the head and walked out. But anyway, that's this Tamika with all these different. I'm telling y'all, this story is really good. You guys will really, really like this story. D'Anthony, hold on. So you guys got to go in and watching the story, and that's how this is when Draya had first did her first murder, to her first killing, when Trevor and James had came to meet Tamika and Draya through a middleman. Okay, the middleman, they did not know that he was bringing those two guys. When Tamika knew who they was, but Draya didn't. You know what I'm saying? And so when James, the big guy, the rapper, the great, when he seen Tamika, he was like, kill this bee, because he was upset about what happened. You know what I'm saying? Previous, with Dave and stuff like that. And so he was getting ready to kill her. So all of a sudden, Draya, the one who had the gun, you know what I'm saying, in her hand. So she shot and killed, both James and Trevor. So they both dead and gone by. She shot both of them. Okay. And so come to find out that Ghost and Draya had got together trying to figure out who wanted want her husband dead, wanted Richard dead. Okay, they're trying to figure that out, and so they Richard did after Draya had went to meet Doc, and that's when Ghost had came out the room, and she was like, "What is he doing here?" You know what I'm saying? They are partners. You wanted my husband dead. How come you don't want him dead? Because they are partners and stuff like that. And so Ghost had broken down and told him what Richard had did, stuff like that. So they still want to find out who wanted, because they, if it wasn't Doc or Ghost wanted Richard dead, who wanted Richard dead at this point? They still want to know who wanted him dead. So Richard went to his investigation and stuff, and went to he knew what the car looked like. It was a customized car, so he knew that part of it. So he went to a place where people go get their cars done and get their car fixed and stuff. And can you what? Okay, and so that's what that was right there. You guys definitely gonna have to go watch that movie. That is a great, awesome movie. I enjoy that movie. I watch that movie over and over and over again if I had to, because it's a good movie. And come towards the end of it, um, after Drea met Doc, and Ghost found out who shot Doc, which was Jamal. Tamika wanted Jamal to do it, so they went to Jamal's house after Doc found out, after Ghost found out that was Jamal that was driving the car and stuff like that. Went to Jamal's house, and Jamal, told what happened. It's Tamika, the one that wanted it done, wanted him dead. Tamika, um, the one that did it. You know what I'm saying? She the one that pulled the trigger. And so they ended up killing Jamal in the house. Ghost did. Then that's how Ghost and Drea went to Ghost apartment, and Ghost was like, well, I'm gonna take care, I'm gonna see what's going on with it and stuff like that. So as they was going to walk out the door, here comes Tamika. So he had hid Tamika in the closet. He had hid Drea in the closet, which Tamika did not know that Drea was in the place. So her and Ghost was talking and stuff, and so Ghost was asking her all kind of questions and stuff, and so she finally admitted, and she pulled a gun out on Ghost, and she had killed Ghost, and said they've been um talking for long. So during that whole conversation with Tamika and Ghost, Drea heard everything. She had a key quiet in the closet, because she asked Ghost to um do Drea know anything, and he told her, saying no, she don't know anything. She don't know nothing. So he must knew he was gonna die, because she had a gun on him. You know what I'm saying? And so she pulled the trigger, and so she ended up laying him down. So he got laid down. So Drea, so Tamika left out. After she left out, then Tamika had left out the apartment, and she went straight to Doc, which is Doc is Gold's sister, and told her exactly what happened and stuff. So they came up with the plan and stuff, and Tamika, think she outsmarted everybody and stuff, and so she with Dre and stuff. Now they into this game, to this dope game together now, and sneaking their partners. That what Tamika thinking, you know what I'm saying? But she already know that you laid it with my husband. You killed Ghost. You try to lay down, Richard and stuff, because you in love with him. All this is on Tamika's mind. So they had a plan. They went to go meet Doc. So Drea introduced Tamika. So once they got her inside and stuff, so she didn't have time enough to reach for her gun or anything like that, because they already had guns all the way around in this private thing. She said, and then Drea said what she had to say. You know what I'm saying? You shot my husband. You killed Ghost. This is Ghost's older sister named Doc and stuff. So um Doc didn't play around. She didn't do no torture or anything. She eliminated her right then and there. That's how the story and it ended um that Tamika did. Richard was still in the hospital, but she left him some divorce papers and left him a note, told him everything that what happened and stuff like that. Said she going on her merry way, and that's how her and Doc her and Doc end up being partners. You know what I'm saying? So that's how the story ended. So it's a great story. I got to give that story. I got to give that story. I got to give it to it was good. I give it. I recommend Her Husband's Enemy to anybody to go out there and watch. That was a great story. Okay, so I hope you guys, whoever go back and watch the replay of this, I thank you all for for watching this and listening to me and listen to this show, and go back and go watch Tubi. I'm telling you, Tubi got plenty of movies out there, all kinds of good movies. I mean, really good movies. Okay, so I hope you enjoyed this review. I didn't want to show too much of it because it was like going in and out. So I know I'm not gonna be able to do a video on it at all. So I'm just trying to see how will it work while I go live with me screen sharing, but it's not gonna work at all unless I do it on my phone. So I prefer to do it how I did it last week. Just put pictures up there. That way you know who is who. Which person is what. So I like how I did it last week, so I think I'm gonna continue to do it last week. Just put pictures of the cast, who they are, and in their names. Like I said, this is a trial and basis for me what I'm doing, but that's what I do. So I guess that's it, you guys. So I guess I will see you guys on this Friday for my Overcoming Obstacles, okay, at 8 p.m. Eastern Time. So please come and support me for the Overcoming Obstacles of, we're going to talk about the drug Oxidon, okay? That is the number 7 in the United States and number 8 in the world for the worst drug, okay? So we definitely want to talk about that. I'm doing 10 top drugs. As I do these 10 top drugs, that's going to be it for this year. So I got a few more to go. I got a guest going to be here on September the 18th, which I will announce that guest on my Friday show. Okay, so please come through and back on that date, okay, which is August the 25th at 8 p.m. I guess that's about it, you guys. That I wanted to say. So peace and blessings to you all. And so I'm gonna go in and give me some rest. Okay, I'm out. Bye bye.